Hi, Gene here with the thought for today, which is about Mexico, or specifically the unlawful aliens and the fentanyl, the drugs that are just flooding over the border because this president refuses to do anything about it. And what's taking so long, you House Republicans? You should be impeaching him already. He's violating. Well, now we have a decision from a judge saying that what he is doing is unlawful, which has always been known. If when unlawful aliens come over the border, you either have to deport them immediately or you have to detain them at the border. You cannot. It is against the law, unlawful to ship them into the country. So now there's a court decision. He's clearly violating our immigration laws. I don't know why the impeachment is taking so long. They ought to do it. But I want to talk about Mexico because we have this problem since this president won't do anything about it. And the two solutions that people talk about are, number one, seal the border, which isn't going to happen with this president. And number two, people have been talking about invading Mexico or sending special forces, small, just like the people that got bin Laden, just small people to go in and take out these drug kingpins and maybe a few of the smaller pins at the same time. And I endorsed that idea myself a couple of vlogs ago, but a new solution has come up, and this is what I think would be the very best way to do it, which is don't bother talking. We've talked to the Mexican government. Actually, I don't think this president has, but this was another idea. Talk to just try to beg or cajole the president of Mexico to do something, which actually Trump did. I talked about this a couple of vlogs ago, that he told the president of Mexico that he called them on a Friday and said, if you don't have 28,000 Mexican troops on the border to seal the border by Monday, then I'm going to impose a 25% tariff on every product that comes in to the United States from Mexico. And lo and behold, the president of Mexico sent the troops, and the troops were there. But there's another idea which recently presented itself, because you've all heard, I assume, about the 4 Americans in Mexico who were kidnapped. 2 of them were killed. 2 of them are back in the United States. And by the way, these were not just, all of them had criminal records, all 4. Just thought I would just put that in there. So, but anyways, the cartels, this is the important part, the cartels, number one, they apologized to the United States. Number 2, they turned the perpetrators, the kidnappers, the killers, over to the Mexican government. Now, why would they do that? They did that because, obviously, they were afraid. They heard the people talking about congressmen, senators, representatives talking about invading Mexico and going after the cartels. So, obviously, they put the fear of God into them, and so they apologized. But this, I think, presents the solution, which is, as I said, don't talk to the Mexican government at all. Just ignore them. Talk directly to the cartels, and you tell the cartels, you control the border. You are letting these unlawful aliens come over the border. You are shipping the fentanyl across the border. Well, you have to stop it, or we're going to start killing you one by one. We're going to track you down. We're going to kill you, and you may be making a lot of money from drugs and unlawful aliens, from sending them human trafficking. But just a small comment here. The return on investment is 0 if you're dead. And we have the full might of the United States military. We have snipers, we have guns, but we also have bombs. We could take out a whole football-sized field of your compound, your mansion, or whatever, and everybody in it, and several people around, and give them, say, you have 2 weeks to stop the flow across the border. We're going to start killing you. And I guarantee, or I am 99, there's no guarantees in life, but I am very, very sure that you would see some action. Just tell the cartels, look, you can sell your drugs and send your unlawful aliens anywhere you want. Mexico, if they're happy to have you with the drugs and have the cartels control the country, that's fine. You do what you want in Mexico, but you send anything over the border, and we're going to kill you. It's that simple. We're going to kill you. And that's my thought for today. Thanks for stopping by. I would love it if you would subscribe, share this video, yada, yada, yada. See you soon. Bye.